the sun's a little bright today and it's kind of hot, and I'm wearing my kayaking jaw shirt. Alright, talking about radios today. Linda asked me a question about radios because she's gonna get a radio for a kayak or kayak fishing. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about, or show Linda or anybody who's watching this, about radios. And these are the two radios I have. They're both standard Horizon. This is the Horizon HX300, and then this is the Horizon HX210. This one is about $100 and this is about 130, something like that. And they both work pretty much almost the same, or pretty much the same. They're both waterproof. They both are floating, and yeah, they both got about similar length antenna. And yeah, you pretty much just turn it on. This one, you push the on button. Same thing with this one, a little different. You can control, there's a high-low button here, and the high-low pretty much is just your wattage output. If you put down to 1 bar, then that's if you're fishing close with your friends, with them maybe a few hundred feet or maybe a little bit more. You keep it low, or maybe even a half a mile or a mile out. Keep it at low, so that way you're not wasting a lot of battery. But the battery lasts a long time anyway, so you could go fishing 4 or 5 days without charging, or at least I've been doing 4 or 5 days without charging, or charging once a week or twice a week, depending on how much I fish. But yeah, they both last pretty long. You can see the battery life up here. And then when you do buy a new radio, you will get the right here, Squelch, SQL. When you buy it brand new, it'll sound like this. To turn it on or turn it back to normal. That's how it will sound like. It's very annoying. So put on Squelch, you'll see the SQL blinking, and when it's blinking, you can turn it up or down. If you turn it up, you're gonna lose a lot of the little B frequency. So if your friend's a little further out, you're not gonna catch them. It's more like a white noise. It's like a white noise. So you don't really want white noise, or else just loud, but you don't want it too high, or else you can't hear each other. The higher you go, you can only hear the stronger. So the stronger frequency and wave are up higher. So pretty much like Coast Guard, only you can hear them. If you turn it too high, you can't hear your friends. So keep it down to 1, 2, maybe 3 at most, but I always keep mine at 1 on both. Your antenna only goes to line of sight. So if they're both like this, you can hear each other. But as soon as one is behind your back, or behind a person or a kayak, or behind a wall, you're really not going to hear each other. You might hear a little something going off saying that it's busy, kind of like right here. If I press it, you'll see that it says busy on this side. If I press this one, I'll say busy on that side, and you can hear my voice. So yeah, it's line of sight. So Coast Guard will still hear you because they got very high frequency, so they can hear everything. But whew, it's getting hot out here. Should have done it in the shade. There's not much shade. You could have done over there on the island. But all right, line of sight. And then the next step is hailing your emergency line. 16 and 9 are your emergency line. So you have the button right here that says 16/9. It says 16/9. If you press that, it'll change to 16, and that's your emergency. And if you press it again, it'll go back to your original channel. So when I'm out there on the ocean with my buddies, and if it's not, I know I'm not gonna use the emergency anytime, unless I'm actually get hurt. I'll switch it over. But then in the meantime, I'll stick on 69, and I'll put it down to, where's the lock? I'll hold it down to lock. And once it's on lock mode, no matter what I do, I'm not changing the channel. Like right now, I'm changing the channel. But if you put it on lock, you can't change the channel. So this way, if you bump into it, you're not losing connection with everybody else around you, because there might be boats and kayaking. You can't hear them, they can't hear you because you're on a different channel. So it's a good way so you just don't bump on it, so that way you can still call your buddy, or if your buddy has it, you just I like to keep it on lock. So to take it back, just hold it on and it'll disappear. So other than that, not bad. Usually everybody, whenever you go, you're always on 69. As soon as you get onto the water, it's always 69. Everybody goes on 69 unless it gets really busy. Then they'll start switching around to 68, 67, 70. Oh, some of the channels you're not supposed to be on. So like when you get onto the water, get on channel 69 and press the PPT button. They're both PPT. That's push to talk. So push, hold, and talk, and just go radio check, and usually somebody will answer back and say loud and clear, and that's it. That's a good way to make sure that your radio is actually working before you go into the water, because this one I done it before. I gone in the water, I forgot to check it, I forgot to do radio check, and I found out that the speaker was dead, or the microphone was dead, and I couldn't call anybody. So it would have been a bad day. I couldn't call for help, but luckily I didn't get in trouble or get into any kind of issue. I came back to shore. All the radio has the weather and regular radio too, so you can listen to music. But you want to go into the radio channel. So this one, the radio channel is CLRWX. That's the radio channel. So when you press on that, it'll tell you the local weather, local swells, surf, everything, just to let you know exactly what's going on before you get in the water, or what's coming in if you're already on the water. So you don't have to try to search where you're at. As soon as you press it, it's local area weather. So you press it, it'll tell you. But over here, I'm up in the mountains, so it doesn't work. It works only if you're at the coast, because these are marine radio made for coast. They're not really even supposed to use it on land. You could get in trouble, I think. When you're on 16 or 9, try to make it quick. Don't stay on there for too long, because that's the emergency line. So if you're on there for a minute, somebody else might need help. They can't get on, because when you press on it, nobody else could use it. So just do it quick. Even when you're on 69, regular channel with everybody else, try not to do too much conversation or too long of a talk. Just try to get it nice and easy. Talk to your pal and see where they're at, or here and there. And it's very useful too, because you get a lot of intel off of radio, and especially if somebody saw a shark, at least you could hear, oh shit, there's a shark around, or oh, there's a sunken ship. Or if any boater or any kayak around you, if you ask for help, you're not just getting Coast Guard, you're getting everybody. So if somebody else close by will help you out, supposed to, and hopefully they do. But yeah, 69, just stay on 69. 16 for Coast Guard, emergency, harbor patrol, for danger. So you'll see the preset. Preset is you want to set whatever you want on preset. You could change the channel, the station, the whatever, everything else on this screen, or what your radio has. You could change it to what you want. So no matter what, if you've gone somewhere else and you change all, and it's all jacked up, as soon as you come back, press your preset and you're back to normal. The scan DW, that's a very good one too. Scan DW, let's say your preset is 69, 19, no, 69, 16, and maybe 68. Because you don't know, your buddy might jump from 69 to 68, and then something crazy might go on 16. So when you press scan DW, it scans through all your preset channels. So that way, if anybody uses the radio from any of those preset channels that you have, you can hear it. So it's good. It's a good thing to have. And other than that, there's nothing much on here other than PPT, radio. Oh yeah, and these are they're good waterproof, and when you fall into the water, the light will turn on. And this one, the light's on the bottom. so they will turn on. But like I said, just press the button. Listen to this one. Press the button and radio check.
Radio check.
And talk to your buddy.
Hey, I can hear you over here.
And yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really much anything else to really explain. It's just pretty easy. Get on the water, turn it on, change it to 69, and you're good to go. And then our emergency, it's always 16 or 9. And this one, emergency, it's the red button. So every radio is different. This is really easy, 16, or danger, or emergency, whatever, on 16, nice and bright. You can't miss it. I like to keep my leash on and then wrap around my life jacket so it doesn't fall. But I'll do a water test right now for you to see too. Alright, so even if your radio, let's turn it off. Alright, so right now it's on, but I'm gonna turn it off. It's off. So even if it's on or off, as soon as it touches water, the little light will turn on and your radio will turn on. So that way you can find your radio, or some are even better. The more expensive one you buy will have GPS, location, you could register your name, everything, your boat. So if it does fall in the water, or if you do need help, Coast Guard can find you easier. Where these, you still gotta, these are basic, so you still gotta know where you're at to call for help. So, but usually people are around you, so it should be kind of safe. But okay, water test. It's off. I'll drop it in the water, but I'll drop it this way so you can see the light. And you know what? I think I should hold the GoPro over. So watch. I don't know if you can see the light, but there you go. The light's on. It's in the water. It floats. Still working. And then let's say I wanted to talk to my own radio while it's in the water. You can still do it too, but yeah, that just to show you that it works in the water. And watch, it'll still work. Hello, can you hear me? Yep. But basically that's it. It's hot. I didn't want to do it hot at the house. Woo, go a little bit in the shade. It's kind of dirty over here. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Simple radio. They work great. Easy to charge. Ports over here. Press it up. This one, pull it up, it opens out. Stick in the little micro USB or whatever it is. And you can charge it as you're driving, or charge it a few days before. Always make sure you, every time you go out, at least a full battery, or if you have half battery, don't go out too long, because you never know when you're gonna need it. But it's always good just to have it on, because you never know, somebody might need help, or you might need help, or shark might be by, or a whale, or fire, smoke, whatever. So it's always good to have it on. Don't let it sit in water for too long. I mean, it's waterproof, but this one, the microphone went bad. I don't know how. Sitting in my box for over a week with moisture all over, but this one's still good. So yeah, just to say, remember, when you press the button, the busy sign will go on. But other than that, this one, the speaker, the microphone don't work, so if I press it, this is all you hear. Hey. Oh yeah, when you do talk into it, don't yell. Just hold it at an angle so that way it don't get the wind too much, and then just talk normal. Well, thank you for the question, and hopefully it works out. And yeah, get a radio, be safe, and have fun kayaking. Hopefully that answers your question. Anything else, just comment down below. I'll try to answer. And hopefully anybody else have anything else to mention, just comment down below. And yeah, have a radio on you, keep it on you at all times. I like to have it on my life jacket because if I do fall off the kayak, if your radio's on the kayak, how are you gonna call for help?